Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Lumpy House Unpoppable. I'm going to talk about the most random stuff this video because it's like a 9-minute video and I kind of just need stuff to talk about. Otherwise we'd just be silent. But anyways, so I was thinking about where to place my characters because I usually just place them at the bottom, although I thought about it and maybe placing them at either one of the top sides would be better because all the balloons will end up going there, so you do get some great bends, and also you get more time to click an ability in case of a DDT or something leaks, because usually if a DDT leaked at the back, then it would pretty much just be out. But I mean, you could still just use Finn's Big-Hearted Hero or the Time Travel Trinket. Either one's fine. Oh yeah, I'll show trinkets now that the video started, and I don't know if I said this late, but should be fine. Also, while I'm playing this game, I'm also AFKing in some other game in the background, and the video I filmed right before this, I was AFKing in like medium graphics, and this game was kind of laggy, so then I decided to AFK in low graphics, and I managed to get like a few extra frames, which isn't much because it's still not enough for me to upload this video in 60, even though it's at 2x speed. Alright, so another thing is I just got Flame Princess to help out with the Ghost Balloons, because there are a bunch of modifiers on this map. And also, I was just thinking, I was gonna film the commentary right before going to sleep for this video. And speaking of sleep, yesterday I was chatting with friends and we were talking about what was the most useless thing you woke up for. Because I was setting timers to wake up at 2 a.m. to collect rewards for some games and also to grind some Discord bots just to beat my friends at something. And I remember that I woke up once just to check the moon, and then they were like, I mean, there's still a reason for it. So then, I was thinking, what if I just set an alarm for the middle of the night, and I wake up just to go back to sleep? And then, then we were thinking, okay, how about if I go outside, and I eat some grass before going back to sleep? And if you think about it, that's kind of an accomplishment, because you went outside and ate grass in the middle of the night. So then I just thought, okay, what if I went outside and just looked at the grass, and I went back to sleep? Yeah, I have no idea why I'm talking about this. Anyways, I ended up getting Born to Rule along with a few BMOs first, and I realized maybe I should have gotten Royal Degree first instead with Merceline so I could make some cash first. But I mean, I guess it's too late. Also, another thing is, I should have probably placed the BMOs in range from Flame Princess, meaning I should have placed Flame Princess a little bit more downwards, so that the BMOs could generate cash faster. And also, now I'm just gonna drop all my characters in case if they have some cash generating trinkets. I forgot to mention this, but I'm kind of rusty, and I kind of forgot the trinkets that I have on my characters. So I don't really remember who does what anymore. Other than like the biggest uses, such as C4 Charlie having a Moab that can pop all the DDTs I dream of, and a Moab Assassin. Before I would just talk about the Moab Assassin so much, but I guess now we can talk about something else, like the lag on these BMOs. Because, like I said, the frame rate was dropping a lot because I had something else running in the background, and as a result, a bunch of clicks weren't registering. And this reminds me back in Bloons Monkey City. So we would normally sacrifice towers to a temple, whereas in this game, all that you sacrifice are just a few super fans. But I would get like a max temple, and I got a bunch of them, except the ice and glue sacrifices would kind of lag, and they didn't really help that much. No, the ice and tornado, because it would freeze and blow back balloons, and that would cause so much lag. So a less than max temple was kind of better than a max temple at that point, because it was less lag overall. So A, I could actually click abilities, and B, it took half the time to get past the level than it usually did. If I had like a max temple. And the problem was, usually getting to like around 100 or something, it would take like 4 or 5 hours of grinding. Except with the actual max temple, it took like 8 hours of grinding, and at that point, the contested territory basically reset. And unfortunately, in Bloons Monkey City, unlike this game, if you're in a game and you beat a round, you don't actually capture the contested territory, you only grab it, or the Martian Throne, once you die and exit the game. And I love having to go on slow mode just to collect BMO cash. And look at that BMO I missed. RIP. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get a Cobra for full ability uptime on Flame Princess, and a good reduction on abilities for most of the other abilities in case I need them. But I usually don't use them much until it's like around 75, and then the bad comes in, and then I just activate every ability and demolish the bad. Alright, so it's the next day because I decided to sleep a little early yesterday. Well, actually, I didn't really sleep early compared to usual. Because ever since summer hit, I would just sleep at like 7 p.m. Although yesterday I actually went to sleep and then I woke up, so I actually ended up sleeping a bit later. But anyways, that isn't really important because this just reminds me of back when, like, let's say I filmed this video in one go a little while ago. It's just a commentary that I filmed in chunks. But that reminds me of back in Martian games when I would just grab the throne and I would just leave my game open in the background and I would just wait like 8 hours and beat it again. And then I would do the same thing overnight, except I would just put my computer on hibernate or something. I'm out of stuff to talk about again, so I might just talk about dreams. Actually, no, I'm gonna talk about sleep instead, because I'm gonna go to sleep again. So, new alternate title for this video. I went to sleep twice before finishing the commentary for it. No, I'm just kidding, but imagine. Actually, I think that would be a pretty long video if I did that. Or I just really wasn't filming that much. We are nearing the end of the level, so I'm selling Princess Bubblegum and Warrior Princess Bubblegum for their abilities. Well, their other abilities, or, you know. Because those abilities are pretty good for bad damage and stuff. Especially, Warrior Kibi's ability. It does, like, so much damage to the bad. It does more than the Moab Assassin. But the thing is, about this ability, is that Trinkets affect it more because it's kind of like the laser fires a lot of projectiles per second instead of C4 Charlie, which is just one hit. So in Martian games, actually I'm not sure. It depends on it. We get buffs in this though. Not that I have them in good placements or anything, but they still do. We have like so much money saved up this game. It kind of reminds me of back when I would do some of the easier levels later on in Impossible, and I would just go mad farming, and I would end up with like over 100,000 at the end, or something like that. Probably because a bunch of upgrades got discounted and stuff, and because of mad farming, which I didn't do, but here comes the Fortified Bad. It has so much health like usual. But nowadays I don't really sell and rebuy C4 Charlie's Moab Assassin. But anyways, there's the bad. And there's the level. So I'll just leave this episode off right here. See you all next time.